Hi, Capone. What's going on? What's going on? I've had time. Wait, let me turn this down. I got this shit playing in my ear, right? And how does boy make all this shit up? How does he do it, y'all? How does he do it? This some whole Jeffrey Dahmer bullshit here. I listen to this boy. What's going on, Melissa? What's going on, hon? Mm. I'm trying to grab me a muffin right quick, y'all, because I missed breakfast, but I had to rake all these damn nuts off the top of it. Banana muffin. I don't know why they put all these damn nuts on top of it, so I gotta get those off. Eat my muffin. I'll talk to y'all and drink my milk. But I'm catching up on some shit, right? Oh my God. You say not much, girl. I get that, honey. Some days it's gonna be a not much ass day, cause that's what we do. But I listen to Bookum, right? I'm listening to Bookum, trying to catch up on some shit, and I can't lie to y'all. Bookum shit'll drive you fucking buku crazy. It's a cuss day. It ain't Sunday. I done moved on. I'm on Monday. I'm listening to this shit like, what, nigga? He got the nerve to talk about, so what? I'm like, what? What? Y'all, this boy, after this defense fund episode, in my opinion, boy, this boy done connected the dots to everybody. Everybody fucked up. Everybody it got Mr. Kelly of this or this or that, right? He said oh, I don't understand it. And I try so hard not to be biased, right? I really, really do. Give the benefit of the doubt, but I don't care. The more they let this boy talk, the more this boy make a complete goddamn dumbass about his damn self. And that's just my damn opinion. I don't give a shit about no damn receipts going up, because the receipts that he put up, I'm trying, okay, well, here's the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's do the benefit of the doubt. And then we put the receipts up, it's bullshit. I'm like, what is this? Okay, he takes people comments, and then you dissect it, depict it, and then turn it into what his narrative is. Like, okay, so if Juicy, you got a comment out there, and you and Candy is Capone conversing, right? And Tyria, all of a sudden you done engaged in that conversation somewhere. You part of the damn setup. Like, what? You mean to tell me that people can't converse without him? What's going on, Juicy Mom? People can't converse. People cannot converse without this guy having freaking propaganda on connecting the dots on some shit about Mr. Kelly. How is this? How is this possible? Make me understand. I gotta rewind, right? I'm gonna take y'all back to something about when he was talking about New York. Y'all can't hear it, but I can hear the shit. So I've been laughing at this shit. This shit is man, he had to go back and set a goddamn a scene for everybody to, I guess, be fooled or whatever. So he's talking about the New York shit, where the Glendas or the Yellow Michelles or whatever, and how they had the big old fight, a person or whatever shit pertaining to Sylvia, right? And all the shit come from how people was blogging or how they be blogging and stuff like that, right? Y'all let me know if the phone is messing up, because I'm on the T-Mobile right now outside. And to connect, he takes that, their personal beef or whatever, flip it around and turn it into his narration of the scam and shit, right? This boy done dropped everything. I mean, hell, even Levi can't go to court. He even got shit Levi done said. he mad. Oh, you say you can hear? Okay. He get mad off of other people's action, and then he inserts himself in it so that he can be the main character, like, of the big thing. So he'll tell everybody, like, these people did a lot of stuff to either have taken away from him, or, you know, they playing on his emotions, or they playing with his money, or I don't know. I'm like, what the hell? He talking about, I was laughing because I think that he was trying to critique and talk about spitting fire with a word that, I don't know, maybe she said it wrong or posted it wrong. And I'm looking in this title, in his title over here, right? This how you know, boy, you can't be too quick to talk and judge, right? What's going on, Lady G? So I'm watching this shit, right? And in his title, he got, "You're on the bigs," with the S, Tage, Tage. Now let's see if you and your crew choke. He just put people together, but I'm like, you can't talk about nobody with the spelling or the pronunciation when your shit fucked up, bro. You got Tag in there, and everybody know he probably, I don't know what the fuck he meant. He got Tage. But y'all see what I mean? Like, don't be too quick to talk. And he over there talking with her intellectual whatever, and sitting up here with all these misspelled ass words in his goddamn title. And he be doing it on his community page too. I be cracking up. Now, how the hell you gonna talk about somebody's shit fucked up, and he up here with a damn title all fucked up? But that ain't it. In my opinion, when he speaks about the New York thing with Yall Michelle and the Lady G and all of them who was having their situations with Sylvia, right? Sylvia, she's fighting back with them or whatever. They're doing the verbal thing, right? He done took that and turned that to his favor. This his favor, right? So now I'm gonna explain to y'all where all the scamming and this and that shit didn't come from. Like, how did he put, like, why does he waste his time to put some shit like that together? What's going on, Queen? Who does this shit? And I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, the type of people that do this, the type of person that needs to keep the distractions away from oneself. You got to keep the hot shit away from you. So that way, won't nobody be looking all, into him or whatever, right? That shit is crazy how this boy do this shit. It's crazy. It's even more crazier. And I get it that people rock with him, but I could rock with y'all. And I could be in y'all chat. I'm sitting in Prayer's chat, right? And I rock solid if she had a channel. But at some point with Prayer, you cut that shit out, Prayer. Cut that. You doing some extra. Ain't no need to do all this damn extra ass shit. I'm gonna have to tell Prayer. And I still can love me some Prayer commentary, but I ain't gonna let Prayer sit there and do all that extra bullshit to make a lying ass point, to make a lying propaganda to look good. I can't let Prayer go out like that. Ain't nowhere in the hell. I wouldn't do it. But Lady G, Bookum says that, what did he say about somebody to you in New York? He said, well, he sat at the table or something with you or whatever. Looked him in his eyes or some shit. And some shit went there from there. I'm like, how the hell do everybody get dressed, go out for a walk for chaos, for a protest, or to go and stand out at the courtroom, to not knowing that you were going to be on the scene from a guy that has nothing but stories about you? Where they do this shit at? It's gotta be a whole lot of people. I'm glad I'm one of them that would never ever want to have the honor of being around this boy ever. This boy will take your whole life, twist your shit around. He's gonna become the outcast, the captain of the story, right? He's gonna be the shit to get himself, out of any arguments or pointing the fingers at him or anything. Like he ain't done nothing, y'all. This boy ain't did shit, nothing, absolutely nothing, nothing. His hands is just that damn clean, all the way from 2019. He said that his main goal is to get at Blockbender. His main thing is to take down Blockbender. I want to say this, and I keep saying it on most of my lives, right? Mr. Kelly had charges of obstruction of justice, sexual assault, and all the other enticing and all that other stuff, right? Let's think about this for a minute. So he ended up naming Keith or Don Russell. I'm gonna throw y'all names out there too. All of y'all that's what's her name? Sharon, and the private investigator name Sean. All of these people, right? So somebody explain to me, if these people are the problem of Mr. Kelly being locked up, then why wasn't their names brought up about holding tapes and shit like that, or testifying for one of the alleged victims on the stands? Why those people wasn't there? I'm trying to make sense of this shit. And what good is it to be calling out their names? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. What good is calling out all those names? Now, he liked saying, or he stated, or Don Russell went inside the storage and got that paperwork for, whatever that was supposed to go to Choke. I think, in my opinion, it was some different paperwork that Don Russell was talking about, because he put it on the goddamn channel. He was holding up all of the paperwork. Now, that's not to say that he probably, did have power. I don't know. But how does he get that propaganda about this paperwork when it's clearly the Homeland Security or whatever went inside that storage, and Azrael and all them knew where that storage was at too? How does he narrow that down to put that on Don Russell? Then when Don Russell come out to say that, what him and Keith, that they were together allegedly or whatever when they went to this man's storage, right? They went to the man's storage. But then he comes out and say, well, I mean, I'm not saying nothing to be, about Keith. I'm not saying nothing about Keith. Well, why would you leave Keith out if the story was told that both of them was there? He took her up to Keith motherfucking name about that damn story. I like shit. I don't know. Keith told me, if these people has been fucking with Don Russell, then I didn't want to fuck with him. Like, he around some damn Keith all day, every day. Hell, I know, Keith and Don Russell probably over at Chicken and Waffles. What the fuck? I don't know. But he would know. I want to understand, how is it that this man knows about everything that y'all do out here on these streets? How does this man take all of y'all phone calls and narrate to his propaganda that all of y'all is connected together for scamming and locking Mr. Kelly up? How? Because if that was the case, then we shouldn't have seen no trial with what's them girls' name? All them damn girls. We should have seen a trial like that. We should have saw a trial with all of y'all asses. I should have seen a trial with y'all. I ain't seen no trial with none of y'all ass getting caught. You mean to tell me that the feds, they can't find y'all? They can't find you people? They can't find y'all. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with this story, Book. All I hear that man over there talking about is who he reporting it to the people. What people is he reporting it to, y'all? What people? What people? They ain't got that shit by now to lock all y'all up. Something ain't right. Something, it don't take that goddamn long. None. So, did y'all hear how he brought in the reason why Jennifer Bunjean came out about the scamming thing, right? He showed targeted on that shit. That case, that's in case he had to switch up. He had to switch up the program. That nigga watched that shit like, what you call them people on the TV? I almost got away with it ass nigga. He gotta make sure. I'm sorry, y'all, but I ain't eat breakfast this morning, so I had to eat my muffin. So, and I normally don't eat too much. You know, I don't eat on no live, but y'all gonna have to forgive me today, cause I had to eat that muffin. I'm hungry. I don't know breakfast, but this nigga be investigating y'all and all these recordings and shit. Because he gonna make sure he try to get away with whatever he done. I can't understand this, y'all, no more. I could just only laugh at it. I can't make no sense of this shit. You know, he speaks like he the best, but hold on, Bookum, I gotta listen to how you brought Jennifer Bunjean in here to fit your narrative because of you. Cause you was sending some shit. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find that part. Let me see what he said. He said, cause it was cause of him. He sent some shit in, and of course that was an impromptu for Jennifer Bunjean to come out and talk about some goddamn scamming. Boy, Jennifer Bunjean is gonna go through all the freaking defense fund, the dollar for the king, the Sylvia's. Only thing with Sylvia though, Bookum, that one is kind of difficult because Bunjean said she sent that damn money back. So I don't know how she gonna get some scamming from Sylvia out of that one. Cause Sylvia sent the money. Jennifer Bunjean came on the screen and sent that. She's like, no, we don't need anything right now, and sent it back. If you want to talk about somebody scamming and you want to be mad, you can only be mad at the supporters or the human people on these screens that goes in their pocket to send the money. You can't be mad at the I mean, I guess you could be mad a little bit at the person if they said that, you know, we're going to raise this money and build a big old swimming pool, and the swimming pool never came, and then they went to Cancun. I guess you could be mad about that. But if the person got the money from the people that supported her, those are the only people that can be mad at the person that put out the proposition to scam. I don't understand like how he mad. I don't understand how he's mad. Oh shit, y'all! I just spilled these. I hate nuts. I promise y'all, they make my stomach nauseous. Somebody look at them. I just don't like nuts. God, I go in the store. I'm just weird. I don't know, but I'm just saying, y'all make that shit make sense. What sense does it make keeping yourself angry about another person doing the scamming if you wasn't the person that did not donate to that person? How? Because he wants to apply, he wants to say, well, because you took the money from R. Kelly. Well, technically, you took the money from the people that donated to you. So that concept right there, y'all, that's some straight up bullshit. That's some straight up bullshit. No. So you best to believe that Jennifer Bunjean, where he says that he did the impromptu to get her to come out here to investigate the scam. I said to myself, well, shit, nigga, I don't know if I would have done that though, Bookum, cause I mean, she gonna investigate the damn defense fund and the dollar for the king too. He said that shit like she ain't gonna go look into that shit. She just supposed to go look all into the Sylvias and the Hollywoods and shit like that, right? I'm like, boy, bye. Hold on. This boy showed, in my opinion, nothing but bitterness. And wait, let me bag it up, right? Because this is something weird that he talks about too, right? When he came out, right, he started talking about how, people were, Sylvia or whoever, right, did the doxing. Now, Sylvia came out and said, she was sorry. She did this. Her and Dr. Rogers got into it, yada, 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 about pulling people's names, right? But here's the thing. What makes him, and I don't know how Sylvia, I just don't understand this unless Sylvia is doing a hose bar, right? She holding back on some shit, I still care for him, and he's still my friend, and it was shit. When it come down to the court, man, ain't no more friendship or shit. That shit off limit. That's a wrap with the friendship, right? But I can't understand how she never addresses the part when she was going to court, like when she was just up in court and he got all these recordings, and he emphasized to the judge about how Sylvia, pulled paperwork, and she looked this person up. I'd have been up there, nigga, I looked them up for you and me. I'd have told that shit. I thought that we was working together, nigga. You would throw out some shit, I would look it up, I send it back to you. You do commentary on it, I do commentary on it. That's how that shit would have been played out. And I ain't no snitch, bitch, unless you start to throw rocks and hide your damn hand. Then, the fuck up. That ain't how that happened. I can't understand why that's not addressed. If it played out that way, I'm telling you, Capone, I'm telling you, ain't no way in the hell. And I get it, because Sylvia, is going to have to go under oath, tell it on herself. But sometimes listen, Judge, got something to tell you. Because that shit that he playing, we both did that shit. It's just that I had more resources or whatever to get into it. We started out in 2019 on the allegations that this boy actually knew Mr. Kelly. And he was selling this story, and we all decided to be friends, hook up, find out technically what was going on with Mr. Kelly pertaining to the allegations in the indictment. That's what this shit should have been. I was on the phone earlier. I couldn't figure out, right, I had to ask a question. I couldn't figure out, like, remember that time that him and Sylvia was at the Gerald Griggs, down there with Gerald Griggs, y'all remember that shit? And I kept asking myself when they came on the camera, right, how the fuck did they know that Gerald Griggs was even going to be in fucking court to be talking about an interview and recording and shit? How the fuck did they even know that? Like, did they call Gerald Griggs up and Gerald Griggs says, well, yeah, I can give y'all an interview or some shit. Yeah, just meet us down here and you guys can get her done. But then Gerald Griggs had already said that, that we had to change some things up to make it look like what it is. So were they both like going down there to get Gerald Griggs to speak on the record like police officers so they can go and arrest him? I laughed my ass off at that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I laughed my ass. I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck did they know to be down there bright early in the morning at 8 o'clock for some goddamn Gerald Griggs? I just never could understand that, Capone. Never could understand that. Like, how would you know this? Oh, I guess they was following the court dates and shit, because at that time Gerald Griggs was for Jocelyn, right? So I was like, what the fuck are they doing down there? After that man, anyways, that's here near there. But when I tell y'all, I sit up and I attempt to try to watch him. For some reason, if I stay on it too long, I start to get an instant headache. When you become intolerable to bullshit, right? When you hear bullshit, how many of y'all can detect it right away? But give me a 1 in the chat. How many of y'all detect bullshit right away in the fucking story, especially when someone is looking for them to have the better outcome over the story. Because I shiver. I get like little needle pricks through my spine, through my body. The stuttering, honey. The stuttering. Girl, that last video, boy. And that's a nigga just making up some shit to sound good. Yeah, you could give him his accolades for having a goddamn memory like an elephant, or being able to put together some goddamn shit to make it crooked as fuck. Yeah, he win in that goddamn Academy Award group right there. He does. And that's fucked up. I be sitting over here, y'all. When he talk, I be like, what? Then I got to rewind some shit, right? But because the people gave him the accolades of being the goddamn receipt man, the receipt man of taking people comments and shit from their personal stories, right? They're conversing with each other. And then to tell you that he connecting the dots on what? Connecting the dots on what? It's on scamming, or who got Mr. Kelly locked up? Them the only two motherfucking connect the dots that this nigga got. That's it. Because if people has their own personal situation where they are doing the threats amongst each other, or they, portraying like they want to fight, we the biggest and the baddest, that is just a conflict between those two people or that group. So how does it make him involved to be, I ain't gonna lie, Bookum say he connect the dots on all y'all ass. He connected the dots on y'all ass. He gonna have all of y'all goddamn pursued and locked up over y'all conversations. It gonna be on y'all conversations. You know what would be so cool though, y'all? Everybody in court. Boy, that should be crack. I'll be in courtroom cracking the fuck up, boy. This shit here. Oh my God, y'all. I ain't had a Coke in 3 days, boy. This crack is good, though. This crack. So, that shit was funny. I'm listening to him, right? And then, he's only got something good to say about you when you ain't beefing with him. He said some good things before about Lady G. He said some good things before about Queen. But the minute y'all in a group, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Y'all gonna have to ride solo dolo like old Pap over here, cause y'all got y'all ass in that damn group and y'all ass is in the connect the dot war. I be over here. I ain't laughing at y'all, but I be laughing at his stories though about y'all, cause I'm like, how does nigga get to this conclusion off of a freaking goddamn conversation? And out of due respect, I can't even understand how, this nigga would literally twisted up a whole shit about Scooby-Doo. I ain't gonna lie. He did it. He did that whole shit to fit his narrative. And people like that, and where I'm from, those are just professional criminals. They know how to get themselves out of shit, without, like, for instance, that judge that Sylvia and them just had. That judge literally would have taken her time. Even though she did say that you think that you're some type of constitutional celebrity, motherfucker, right? And she was talking about both of them, right? But had she took some time and really, see, she didn't care anymore. She didn't care no more. And Bookum knew that the woman don't even care. So he won her over with his bullshit. Because he came with all the goddamn recordings of shit that he wanted to use, against Sylvia. And in the court of law, it's like, if you bring something, that tends to be the side that be like, well, okay, he may be having a little truth here. Sylvia walks up in there with Sylvia played some damn recordings. I was like, no, Sylvia, not those. What the hell are you doing? Don't you want to win your shit? Sylvia was supposed to go find the dirtiest of the dirt-ass goddamn recordings. With him, what he say, I'm going to tell y'all something else. This is off the record. This is just how I feel. And I know we shouldn't have feelings in this shit. We shouldn't have feelings in it, but Sylvia came with the wrong damn recordings, y'all. Sylvia didn't have that smoke. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. But this is off the record because you know, you just can't be biased with this shit, right? Like, Scooby Doo children mother, right? That woman was like nowhere around. Like, literally wasn't talking about R. Kelly or none of that. And I get people, you fight dirt with dirt and you try to hit below the belt, right? But Scooby Doo wouldn't have a case with that. But his baby mama would. Because his baby mama could be going through something emotionally due to the fact of the things that this guy was on the internet saying when technically she wasn't involved in any of this stuff at all. It was hidden below the belt, but that was pretty low. That was pretty low. You say you think that the case was going to be cast out when she heard they supported. You talking about who? You talking about Sylvia? I don't know. You say I don't know who you talking about. I don't know that, but that's just my opinions, though, Juicy. Like, I don't understand it. Especially when you got 200 people or so in your chat, right? Give or take 130 of them just love to sit there because, you just like to hear the back and forth or someone's propaganda, right? And it'd be funny. But then there's got to be somebody, even Skeletoscope. Like, I get it that this is the person that is there to help with the attack, kind of like being a security or so with Skeletoscope, right? But at the same time, if Skeletoscope can come up with all of this information to put together in a scope for everybody to look at, right? You can't be sitting here telling me that Skeletoscope, and I don't think that she's agreeing with them, but they're friends, right? Or they're internet friends. They don't know each other or whatever. But I know somewhere when she click off this shit, she gotta be scratching her motherfucking head too, y'all. She gotta be over there saying this nigga here, but he's who he is. Just let him run his stuff. I don't know, Capone. Why is it everybody else? Why? Why is it everybody else? He has done nothing but try to bring all of y'all together. He wanted all of y'all to worship underneath him because of his title of being a mentee to Mr. Kelly. I don't know how y'all feel, but when I came out here, who the fuck? I don't fuck about no damn mentee or the sister or the brother. I really didn't, because they're not the people or the person that was, being tried in a trial. So I don't know how a lot of people lost focus on that because a person gave a title, and yet then don't nobody see. I remember what he said about Lady G. I think he was like, all of the phone calls and all of that shit or whatever is not real. I could not understand that. It's okay if someone wants to, whether if it's factual or have their dream or being associated or have talked to R. Kelly for a minute. If you for R. Kelly, I can't understand why would you want to take that away from somebody. Just let him run with it. Lady G can't go and break Mr. Kelly up out of that goddamn jail. Lady G can't do nothing. Lady G, I wouldn't assume, is sitting on no darn $4 million or $5 or $26 million to pay for an attorney by herself. So I don't understand why people dreams or their facts pertaining to Mr. Kelly has to be tore down. Now, let me say this before you people say I'm contradicting myself. Yes, I see the pictures that this boy is in downtown Chicago. Yes, I heard the Him Two Girls speak about this situation. So everybody has their own, right? I ain't know she changed. Oh, she changed jobs. Oh, what is crazy with me is when I think about Mr. Kelly, right? Or we see Mr. Kelly, whether if it's via his videos or at concert or just on, interviews. He's in a nice suit. He speaks nicely. He addresses people nicely. He laughs with people and everything, right? So when I look at the pictures that Bookum is in, right, he's always in the back. All the other guys are suited and booted up. That tells me that these guys that was around him walking in and out of that courtroom, they already know how to get down with a person of his status, of how he dresses. Well, we got to dress so we can all, look good. We represent him. But I'm looking at the pictures like, well, who the fuck is he represent? Who the fuck did he come from? He got on his Bluto hat, the little black one where you roll it up, right? He got that on with a brown plastic jacket. So if you would look at that, you would think like, oh, well, where you get this damn nigga from? He doesn't fit in the professional quote, to be walking in unless they had him dressed as a undercover security. That way, if somebody run up on R. Kelly, you wouldn't know that he was coming at you. I guess he was undercover security. So, I don't know. But the only thing that I have literally out of this year alone, I could say for sure that I have gotten, because he twists his commentary up to a little bit ricocheting off of Skeletoscope, right? Skeletoscope does the pictorial thing and post up comments on different threads from different social sites from people. Then they, go through the comments and be like, oh, well, this will fit this one. Oh, well, who is this person? Oh, well, let's make this person involved, right? So his commentary kind of flipped around now to where he's reading all of the comments. He's recording all of everybody's commentary. He's recording the shit. So then he puts a little piece of it here and there and here and there. And then he throws in the rest of his narration, how he connecting the dots. He over there like, aha, I got you all. Mr. Kelly's, case is over with for two of them. And Jennifer Bunjean done moved on to put together, so her appeal. So she got appeal motions going in for certain things. And this nigga still over there to myself, aha, you guys have been caught. I have connected the dots. And it was such and such and such and such who did the scamming, and it was a such and a such and a such who got R. Kelly locked up. I was like, dude, hello, not. Yeah, Jennifer Bunjean is on to the appeals right now. So all that goddamn investigating shit that you putting together ain't gonna mean shit. Nothing. If he did put it together, what attorney finna address the shit that he putting together? Can I get a name? Who is about to address the shit that he's connecting the dots to? That's what I want to know. Who? Because he already done imposed that it was him that, sending some stuff down to Jennifer Bunjean, and that's the reason why she came out to talk about the scam. How you gonna send some shit to Jennifer Bunjean on Sylvia? And Sylvia... Bunjean sent Sylvia some damn money back. that don't make no sense, Bookum. So if I was you, Bookum, I sure hope you ain't put that shit in your paperwork. Jennifer Bunjean gonna be laughing her ass off at that shit. Nigga, I know she ain't scamming because the money came to us. And better yet though, Bookum, shit, that damn Sylvia, she got receipts too, Bookum. That Sylvia post all her shit up on the screen. Sylvia got more allegedly scamming receipts than your ass. I don't know how, Bookum, I don't know how you can play that shit out in court. I want to see that paperwork. I got to proofread that shit, nigga. You might want to call her and tell her to take that part out about Sylvia. Oh, I guess it's maybe you're going to get Don Russell and all of those people. Maybe their names up in the paperwork, y'all. Maybe their names. Who names y'all think that Bookum done sent down to Jennifer Bunjean about the scamming? Y'all think his name on there? He probably wrote in there that you can check me and Levi out, and we already have confirmation that our shit was real, Jennifer Bonjean. Cause we had Doug Anton and Bookum, you is in trouble. You in trouble because you know why, Bookum? Let me tell you why. I just thought of this shit. Bookum, you remember when Steven Greenberg came on the live and he questioned you about how much was in there, and you was like, well, I can't be sure, but we might be close to about 300 or 200 or something. Tanya Campbell Booker said she donated damn near about 1,200 or something. She said she got her damn receipts, and you better hope and pray. You better hope and pray that darn Doug Anton got a receipt for that motherfucking 1,200, cause Tanya Campbell got hers. I don't know how you gonna deal with that shit there. Now, but Steven Greenberg came out. And you know that Bonjean is going to, because her and Greenberg kind of cool. And they'll be questioning that shit. Boy, you better tighten up your motherfucking suspenders, nigga. That this finna be a roller coaster ride, and I'm here for it. Cause, boy, your ass ooh, shit. Bookum, just what if Doug Anton and Greenberg was playing the role for you just so that y'all can run the shit? Ooh, child. Just what if you thought that you can trust Doug Anton and Greenberg? Ooh, Bookum, you need to get back in touch with Doug Anton. You need to start talking to them to see, who they been talking to. Nigga, your ass need a private investigator against R. Kelly ex-attorneys. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Just what if? I'm just saying, y'all, what if that shit play out like that? This nigga thought that he was really shaking hands and dancing with Doug Anton and Greenberg. What if they been sitting back waiting on this day to come? I'm for real, y'all. I'm for real. Just what if? And they had been collecting all this stuff. They done tracked down that event. What is it? The event fund. That's why they use that event thing. I forgot the name of it. Been so long ago. For the money, to kind of go through there. I mean, I ain't trying to figure this shit out. Cause when they go to court, shit, I'm busy. I ain't got time to be showing up all in no court for scam likely. That probably Bookum trying to scam likely my ass. Hey, Bookum, in my nigga voice, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I'm just saying. And that nigga came out here talking about getting some water, some Louis Vuitton house shoes, his own personal basketball court. Y'all know good goddamn well ain't the jail system ain't letting these people get all this little personal goddamn items up in there, even if they is goddamn celebrity. He was gonna get Kelly a sleep number bed, a whole motherfucking water filter, all this got silk boxes and shit. He was gonna even get Kelly on goddamn a quarter of the fucking jail for his own personal friends to come and stay up in there with him. Like, nigga, sit your ass down. Y'all know good goddamn well that shit did not work that way. And second of all, who the hell nominated him to get the shit? That was a job for his attorney. His attorneys to do. He just done took the attorney's job. He just done kicked Greenberg and Doug Anton on the fuck up out the way. I'm gonna get him this. Kelly gonna have his own water softener, people coming in, taking out the big gallons and replacing them and shit. I'm like, nigga, Who in the hell is you trying to sell this bullshit to? So then he wants to flip the script with Sylvia, right? About this Jasmine girl. He come on screaming. You told Jasmine where the gym was. You gave out the address. But nigga, you gave it to Sylvia. You gave it to Sylvia. And that's what I meant by R. Kelly. A lot of people. And he trusted way too many motherfuckers. I'm sorry. R. Kelly trusted all these goddamn strangers or whatever. What was wrong? I still can't find a reason about what was wrong with Sylvia giving the address out to Bookum when it was okay for, like, either way it go, it was okay for Sylvia to do that because it was obviously okay for Bookum to hump off in the vajayjay 16 times. That's where the problem is at. If you ask me, how is it wrong for, and it's just my opinion, Sylvia give the number out for the girl to come down. She's infatuated with R. Kelly. He kissed me. He told me how pretty my lips is and all of that shit, right? Then all of a sudden, after that, here comes the episode. She was in the hotel room and Bookum humped her. Did he hump her because of her talking about the interest that Mr. Kelly might have showed her? So then he felt like, well, I could give me some of this too. That was awful, y'all. That was really, really terrible. However, even if this girl likes to run around and have some sex, right? Have some, you say how he play with one eye. You know, deaf people can have sound bite. It's the hearing. So you can be, you could be, messed up in the eye. But it teaches your ears now more to focus on objects, sounds and things. So Ace, if they threw the ball, he just listened to it. Or how closer the ball get to you, then you stick your arm out and catch the shit so it don't hit you. Oh shit, that cracks me the fuck up. I mean, I'm just saying though, how did that even, how did that mustered up his anger? How you mad at that? You fucked the goddamn girl who allegedly was infatuated or whatever and brought down there for R. Kelly. Whether if it was to set R. Kelly up with messing with a young girl. And the girl did look young. She looked it very, very young, right? So why was she chosen? That's still a good question. I don't think that was answered because there's an entanglement of Angelo and then he got involved. I think he even defended Angelo at some point about sending her down there or whatever, right? But he twisted that whole thing up. And he threw it at Don Russell, right? Like Don Russell knew her. Or why would he be talking to Cash Jones about this girl? And Don Russell the one gave her the money to catch the bus away. Well, motherfucker, y'all the one brought her. I'm like, it didn't, don't let me be wrong, y'all. But did Don Russell know this girl and invited her to the goddamn gym? Then she says that she came down there from meeting the Bookum or whatever from the underground Facebook page. Didn't she say that? You say, didn't he send her a pic? I don't know. That makeup bus was rolling out people, wasn't it? They got makeup bus tickets of $15. You can get you a whole goddamn sex massage on the makeup bus. But I thought that's how that story played out. So how is it that Don Russell took the heat for that, for saying, no, you can't be around him. He's already going through some things with, the young girls or this or that. And he said, we're going to get you back home. How much it costs, blah, blah, blah. Then Bookum runs in there, whispers some shit to R. Kelly. These are people from your fan club. This is Megabus people. He shared this shit to R. Kelly. R. Kelly's standing there as a superstar that he is. He welcomes all. Okay, I good, because he like to show off his basketball skills in front of people and not even knowing. So Bookum, it's cool, man. All these people here for you. That's what he said. They here for you, my nigga. I rounded them up. it turns out where he mad, Don Russell, was telling Kelly, listen, you don't need this shit no more, man. You're already in hot water about these girls young, but and Jasmine's clearing it up that I'm not young, you know, I'm of age and everything, but to Don Russell and other people, she just looked at young. So instead of saying, you know, let me see your ID, I don't know if they asked for the ID or not or whatever, right? And then confirming it that way, I think that he instantly reacted due to the fact that Mr. Kelly had heat coming down on him about, you know, young girls. You say, no, he helped him. He helped to get home, and he helped her get home, right? He tried to help her get home, and then Bookum, he wanted to stop it. This your fan base. What are you doing? I put these people together, right? And then it turns out from that episode to the episode about this Bookum, he somehow put together the whole Cass Jones shit with the Don Russell shit. Cass Jones lied about the shit, how she was trying to help R. Kelly. R. Kelly, don't do the show with Gayle King. Don't do the show with Gayle King. That's a sign that she was trying to help R. Kelly. So did Don Russell step out of his character and start to try to believe Cass Jones, and then they got together because, you know, there's a conversation with Cass Jones and R. Kelly. So there's a lot of trust issues that, you know, people tried to trust each other, and it turned out, well, you couldn't trust each other. They all started turning on each other. So Bookum tells y'all the story about how Sylvia brought the woman, Sylvia gave her the address. No, how in the hell did she get there in the first damn place? That's where you gotta look at. And it was the makeup bucks. The makeup bucks, $10 now? Damn, that's real cheap. And then it left from there to they sitting in the hotel rooms. He throwing out bets to Jasmine with, I bet you I put my hoodie on. I'm bumping to R. Kelly. Watch he come through the doors. Watch what happened. I bet you your EBT check. That's what he said. Yo, EBT. He was gonna take the girl motherfucking food stamp card to place a bet that he know this damn man. That shit had me cracking up. What the fuck do you want to take her all you can eat goddamn card on some stupid ass bet like that, knowing that she got to feed her damn child? She supposed to have a son. What nigga will bet a woman to take their damn food from them? Where they do that shit at? So I'm sitting here going, you didn't really need to bet him. All you had to do was just walk up to him and be like, well, I'm here. I can't understand how the fucking security, whatever he was, is already in the motherfucking lobby throwing a hoodie on his fucking head to walk into the nigga that he's securing for. Type of shit they do this shit at. The security should have been coming around the revolving doors behind Mr. Kelly, not fucking in front of him making a fucking bet about, I bet you I know him. I bet you I know him. You bet you know him. Nigga, your ass, is you off the clock? Well, what type of shit is this? R. Kelly comes in. He throws the hoodie on his head and bumps him on the shoulder. Oh, what's up, guy? What's up, my guy? What's up? What's up? Hey, here go the famous word, baby boy. Baby boy really got him solidified, boy. R. Kelly called that nigga baby boy. That was it. That was all she wrote. That shit is on his motherfucking birth certificate right now. He don't get no fuck. He done gave up his name. On the birth certificate, it just say baby boy. Had me cracking up. So I couldn't understand that. And Jasmine standing her ass there like, you know, oh, wow, you do know him. Just falling for all this damn bullshit, right? I was like, what the fucking type of shit is this? So after that, we go through the episode of some bullshit about she was in a hotel. She in a hotel. And she taking her clothes out. I guess her body was looking deliciously wet to or whatever. Instead of Bookum leaving out the hotel room, because she already know that the girl came down there to do whatever it was to R. Kelly. I don't know whether if it was to put him in a compromising position or she really liked him. I don't know. Somebody gave her a motherfucking blueprint on what the fuck to do. I don't know whether if it came from the Angelo and them side or whatever, but I highly doubt that it was a Don Russell. So at that moment, if Don Russell intentions was to set R. Kelly up and take him down and turn and burn him up. That was a perfect motherfucking day right there. He could have used Jasmine. He could have used her. Yeah, going on in there. He could have took pictures. He could have sent them in. He could have had the government lie and say, well, this girl is 13. But he didn't do that. He was sending this girl home and trying to pay her damn way. But Googlyville over here, Bookum, flipped that whole goddamn story around. And them people was like, yep, you right. Darn the con. Darn the con. I was like, are you people stupid or what? But, whatever. To each his own, whatever. Well, they should have been beating Bookum across the head with a crowbar if it's one as an emoji in your goddamn picture thing and saying, nigga, Don Russell didn't fuck her though. You fucked her 16 motherfucking times and bragged about that shit. So if you are for R. Kelly, then why would you have that type of behavior to come out to circumvent around Mr. Kelly's story? Like, why? Why? You couldn't hold on to your motherfucking dick sack until all of this shit was over with and go fuck whatever you want without anybody knowing? Nah, that nigga was laughing his ass off too, y'all. Cause all them people in them motherfucking 50 pictures that he posted up, he ain't fucking none of them. I highly motherfucking doubt that. That was a motherfucking trial show for let's act a fucking gay in a movie script. That's what the fuck that shit was. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Ain't none of y'all. That's my goddamn opinion. Something for me to laugh at or whatever. But I just don't get it. I really didn't get it. This guy, just because he shows y'all what these people in Pronto call receipts on a goddamn screen, on a screen of what other people is saying in their comments, is his receipts for you guys to believe some shit is true, because he can put a fucking narrative to it. Everybody out here should be on fucking crack if you following that shit. Everybody should be on fucking crack. I can't grasp it. But it is what it is. And he called it commentary. That motherfucking bullshit. Ain't no goddamn commentary no more than motherfucking Sesame Street coming on with Mr. Snuffleupagus swinging that motherfucking long nostril around on that fucking program. That motherfucking bullshit over there, y'all. Everybody they be all caught up in it. Sometimes he'll do some commentary, right? They ain't paying no attention to his ass. Why? Because they gotta sit and wait. You know what they be doing? I ain't gonna lie. They be ignoring that motherfucker. Hit my Nemo, my Zemo, my Zelle, my Cash App, my tip jar. Them motherfuckers be over there in a whole nother motherfucking world. Conversation ain't been. He done recited. He done recited about 10 motherfucking ways to get some money. Them people over there talking about something else. I be cracking up. I be cracking up. And then make sure you follow me over on Rumble. Because Rumble is where we can really talk and we don't have to hold no shit back or whatever. But Bookum, you can't leave yet. You're connecting the fucking dots. You're going to get all of these people in jail off of their scamming behavior. Don't leave. Please don't go. I want to see if you're going to be successful at what the fuck you doing. I'm having a jolly good old motherfucking laughter on your shit. I don't lie. I'll be over here crying. Now this nigga here. You went from a gas station attendant at Metro Petro. Then you went from security building position with the walkie-talkie, code 10, got a bitch dying on the 10th floor, and motherfucker call in, you talking about some you sick. I couldn't understand that shit. I don't know who the fuck hired your ass, and somebody up on the upstairs or in the parking lot killing each other, and your ass on live talking about some you was sick, wasn't a goddamn thing wrong with you. Then you got a whole episode with meeting the Sylvia daughter Dallas. And he got an episode about the car, taking that shit over to one of your people at a motherfucking junkyard. He probably didn't even work there. It was probably an open public junkyard. The nigga was up, he done jumped out the car on the other side and ran up in there while you done queued up the motherfucking video and talking about my guy said it wasn't even no oil stick in here. Nigga, you mean to tell me you done had that car all that motherfucking time and ain't checked that motherfucking oil? This nigga here, boy, you done did a whole acting motherfucking charade of motherfucking games out here, and you telling me, no disrespect to R. Kelly, y'all, and I listen, I support and rock it, but sometimes R. Kelly gonna get caught up in the mixture of some fucking laughter, and it is what the fuck it is. I can't understand how Mr. Kelly went from some motherfucking elegant dressing ass motherfucker to a nigga who looked like Bluto in motherfucking brown doo-doo ugly ass fucking coat. How do you mean to tell me that Mr. Kelly rock with motherfuckers like this? Now mind you, on the filming that Shabazz dropped out, right? And Mr. Kelly is smoking a cigar and the guys are sitting around on the table. Put a 1 in the chat if any of those guys that you can, I'm not talking about Shabazz, right? But put a 1 in the chat if any one of those guys in that room appear to have the same characterization as Bookum. Put a 2 if you don't think so. Cause the shit Shabazz was showing, I saw all delegated grown ass fucking men dressed nice, hanging around this nigga, talking about something productive of a boys club or this or that. And this, can you imagine this nigga coming up in there in the middle of that circle, that nigga over there doing that motherfucking video dance that Randa put up with that girl next to it? Like, who needs this nigga around? Like, what? So, you know, with that being said, I got to get ready to go, y'all. I'm sorry. You know, I can love and rock Mr. Kelly all day. But at some point, I also get to make my opinion if it is true that he fucked with a nigga like that. Mr. Kelly had to be one fucked up motherfucker. That boy that even told Mr. Kelly shit undercover, whether you know it or not. See, sometimes you can't help but to do so when you're talking a lot, right? Because you try your damnness to get the narrative out on the person about who you mad at, right? But not knowing that you will commingle the person who you trying to protect up in the story, and then it'll come out as bad as, you know, without the intentions of it doing so. I done heard this boy tell more shit on more shit. So if you ask me, so don't ask me, because it's my opinion. Mr. Kelly got those years handed down to him based off of all of these females allegations. Lord, if Bookum would have took the stand, shit, they should have probably hit his ass worse than Jeffrey Dahmer. Fucking with Bookum. Bookum tell it, boy. And one thing I don't, like he say, he don't fuck with a lot of people. Bookum tell y'all, I don't fuck with a lot of people. I don't fuck with this, I don't fuck with that. What you should be saying is you shouldn't be even, who want to fuck with you? Nigga, you gonna tell yesterday news. You gonna tell the day before. You gonna tell 10-year-old news. And I am so proudly to stand and say that I would never fuck with a nigga. That I don't give a fuck if you got an elephant memory. It's okay to forget some shit. Stop. This boy tell more shit, and more shit, boy. It don't make no sense. None. Had Drunken Larry got up out of this shit, he was going to finish telling all the Drunken Larry shit. Yeah, he did. Had Drunken Larry not got up out this shit. Anyways, y'all, ain't nothing like having a good old time. And I know I'm going to get hit or whatever. But see, here's the thing, Book. I'm going to show you where you got to wake up pretty early in the motherfucking morning fucking with Pap. You can come back and sound like the fucking most dangerous grizzly motherfucking bear out here, right? You will never ever be able to get me to be combative with you, to tell you my shit, they shit, him shit, her shit, nobody shit. Because that is your objective motherfucking goal. If you can stir them up, if you can play it, you hoping that they gonna come back and regurgitate some shit that you can continue to connect your motherfucking fake ass fucking dots. Don't leave, nigga. Don't go over to Rumbo Jumbo. Stay over here. We want to see how successful you are with connecting these fucking dots. Now, you ain't even hollering out Greenberg or Doug Airtime. You over there, well, let's see what Jennifer Bongina's going to do about the scamming. Nigga, and you might want to take Sylvia's name off of there. You up there with trying to prove the scamming by putting up what the Sylvia collected this. Sylvia, and see, it was $1,200 for this, and it was such and such for this. And that woman sitting over there, goddamn it, popping her goddamn receipts too. So I don't know how you finna challenge that in the fucking court if she got her receipts. I guess you gonna go in there and say that your receipts is supposed to be more real than hers, and it was her. Your angle towards about the money madness, Bookum, is absolutely wrong. 100% wrong. If you're gonna be mad, you gotta be mad at the people that sent the fucking money. The people that sent the fucking money to where they wanted it to go, and they didn't get any services behind it or whatever that they were told what they're gonna do with the money, then those are the people that gets mad and make a choice whether to go after Sylvia. Ain't a goddamn thing you can do to a Sylvia or anybody else on the fact that they raised some fucking money. Now you're mad that the woman raising some goddamn GoFundMe. Let me tell you, Booker, you should have did a goddamn GoFundMe to pay Sylvia the fucking money. It probably would have been successful. Who knows? Then to go through some shit in and out of court over a goddamn car coming from a person who says that he has 2 black goddamn cars. He said 2 black cars though, y'all. He didn't say that he had 2 well, I guess because most people do call it black cars. So you're right. Most people do call it black cars. But yeah, he said he had 2 of them. You know, but we all have to know that this is, in my opinion, what he likes. He likes that you guys can sit out here and repeat, you know, some shit that he says, and he knows that it doesn't make sense and shit like that. He give you what you want to laugh at. Because he ain't gonna never show you. He didn't show Sylvia fundraising accounts on everything, but that boy didn't put that damn 2 black cars up. He won't put that shit up. I don't know. He won't impress nobody. So now, y'all, because I got to go for real this time, y'all, for real. He over there talking about, I guess he is trying to solidify something of the catfish lady, right? I don't know. I got to go and listen to the video. I haven't listened to the video yet, but allegedly, I guess it was something about that was a high maintenance or whatever that kind of checked into it about this whole attorney thing, or whether if the lady was black or white or yellow or cream or some shit, right? So according to the video, it was something about that person only found 1 goddamn catfish that had some type of attorney degree or whatever from Alabama or some shit like that, right? So I don't know. That's got some shit with a whole nother doxing level or whatever the case may be, but yeah, I'm out here like, but now let's look at this shit here, right? Because the video is out. Guess who went and got the video and played it to flip it to a different narrative of what it was played for? You guessed it, one none other than that motherfucking Bookum nigga. He got the video. Put it in his commentary. Now all of a sudden, his commentary, and he tells these people here that, oh, I connected the dots. This nigga connected the dots again. Because Blockbender, he was saying JoJo's name. So now JoJo is connected and been knowing this person, and now all of them is stealing the money. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? This nigga got a long list of connecting the dots over money. He refused to allow anybody to put the attention back on that defense of the dollar for the king. He gonna point out everybody. But in closing, y'all, with my goddamn opinion talk, goddamn news today, somebody is saying that the catfish allegedly been catfishing all this time. I don't know how true it is. She's just a catfish to me. I don't know how she is to y'all. And you know, it is what it is. And now you can't hit her up but only by email. You gotta catch her by email now, y'all. Then she'll pop out and come out and give y'all a show that y'all like to, you know, watch or whatever. And but yeah, somebody's saying that was somebody taking on an impersonating character. That's what I heard on the street. That's the word on the curb. You know, like how Bookum tried to take on, what's his name, Billy Jane, a character. Yeah, y'all. This shit is deep. This shit goes deep, 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 deep. Y'all, I'm like, holy shit. Lord, y'all know that shit better not be true, right? Boy, I'm gonna be out here cracking my ass up. Catfish, your motherfucker ass better not be the catfish that they say you are. They say your ass impersonating somebody. I ain't say the shit. They said the shit. It's the word on the curb, and I like laughing at all the words on the curbs. It is what it is. All right, y'all. I got to go watch Bookum other goddamn the other live, right? I gotta go listen to the recording. Like, how the hell he know? Like, where he get that damn recording from, y'all? Where the hell he go and get this goddamn recording from? I had a great time with you, and I have not forgot to call. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna give you a call. I'm gonna give you a call today because I know you want to say hello, and I say hello, sister. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Lady G, it's all laughs over here, girl. We like to laugh over here. I like to laugh at the shit that I see, and that's it, and that's all, honey. I don't know if it put me up in this shit. I always say that if I ever got to go to court, I'm pulling the Lisa Van Allen shit, y'all. They better send me motherfucking stretch sprinter. I want a sparkling water bar and a Snoop Dogg bar. I'm going to court in motherfucking style, and I'm going to stand right there before your honor and look at him like, huh? What? I have no idea what y'all talking about in this goddamn court. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't know this. And just go, may I be excused so I can sit in the back and you know, and write my notes down because I'm going to have to take this court back to my lives. I'm going to have to take this motherfucker back to my lives. I don't know this shit, y'all. I don't even know half of the people that they be talking about. Bookum uses a lot of people names because that can actually confirm his validity of being baby boy. So he uses those names. He ain't gonna tell you that he ever been to the, you know, I think he even showed up in Vegas behind Will Eady that time. Cause Will Eady was there first. I think he even showed up like it was some connection to him being in Vegas. Cause Will Eady was in Vegas, you know, with his girl and shit and kicking it like that. So then he had to go make a point out that I'm in Vegas too. Boy, bye. Bye. Y'all better follow this shit. This shit crazy. Reba say, you girl, we over here to laugh. We not over here to be all pressed and all up in this damn shit having fucking headaches. I laugh at this boy commentary every chance I get because it has not literally been too many that makes any goddamn sense. Stop making up this goddamn propaganda, all these fucking different ass stories off of other people fucking bullshit to make a goddamn commentary. Damn commentary ain't nothing authentic. Nothing. Other people's shit. Then he'll boldly play everybody else shit, but the minute you put his shit up, he over there tapping away. And what this person stole, and at 3.24 seconds, it's my video, and I didn't give authorization for this. Who gives a fuck? I'm like, who the play all my? I don't give a rat says I got other shit important in my freaking life to worry about some old dusty ass nigga trying to put a copyright strike on somebody so he could get everybody out the way so his old lame ass motherfucking channel with the all that shit, the gay ass music coming on at the beginning. I hate when he hop around. Every time he hop around, somehow that bottom lip come loose and get the hanging all out down to his stomach and shit. I'm like, stop jiggling, boy. Just be still. Don't you see that fucking loop? I'll be over here like, what the fuck? Keep that shit up, boy. You gonna make room for another set of front row teeth at the bottom. That nigga be stretching that motherfucker. Bookum, I'm gonna tell you, cause you gotta stop doing that shit. The more you keep stretching that motherfucking lip down like that, you only making room for more teeth to grow in the front. You don't fuck around and have 40 motherfucking teeth right at the front. Oh shit. Oh shit. Y'all can type it in the chat. I don't get offended like that. Y'all can type, Pap, you ain't shit. Pap, you ain't shit, girl. Pap, you ain't shit. I'm okay. Y'all can tell me I ain't shit. I do not get offended. Especially when I know I ain't shit. I know I ain't shit. I ain't never trying to hide the shit. I'm telling y'all, I'm cool motherfucking beans for real. I'm cool. I ain't got all that anger and bitterness and shit in my goddamn heart like that, man. I would goddamn it sit up and watch a whole motherfucking fight outside like the grocery store with two niggas and be standing right there laughing and roasting my ass off at some shit. Not for being no goddamn bullshit. That nigga be over there ruckus mad, just mad. When he ain't the one that's going to jail or sitting in fucking jail like R. Kelly. How are you so mad? DJ got another video loaded up, y'all. How are you so mad? I can't understand that. Somebody help me understand that. He says, these people, and they hurt my guy. They hurting my guy. No, those people that sat on that fucking stand is the people that hurted your guy. Everybody out here on fucking YouTube just basically talked shit. That was it. They hurt my guy. No, you made up a narrative about how people are hurting your guy and hope that the prosecutors or the Homeland or Federal or FBI, all this motherfucking bullshit will pick up on it and build a case off of this shit. Are you out to listen? Like that lady told y'all, you must think that you some type of intellectual, constitutional fucking celebrity. Oh my God. What's going on, TJ? I gotta go though, y'all. I got shit to do. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I gotta go listen to his other live now. Where all, he over there talking about he playing the videos or some shit about is the catfish a real catfish? I don't know. I gotta go listen to that one now, y'all. Dennis done cracked me up. Hollywood cracks me up. All this shit funny, boy. This shit is funny. Funny. Lord, I seen a JoJo. He over there with the competing, him and Bookum, and he wants Bookum to put up his Versace's and his Gucci's and all this shit. I'm like, what in the fuck? He know good goddamn well that Bookum don't have shit but them goddamn orange ass bottom shoes. That was it. Now I don't even know why he even did that. It ain't out my business, but I don't even understand why JoJo even did that. The nigga got orange bottom shoes. What the hell? How? I mean, you ain't. He been on his live for 4 years. I don't think I ever seen a nigga with a watch on. I don't. So Pierre Cardin, yeah. So I don't get that. Now JoJo put everybody in a position where a Bookum finna go shopping and come on screen with all this motherfucking knockoff. Now I got to watch the knockoff battle and the and the Gucci and I gotta watch this shit, man. I gotta watch this shit, man. This shit is nuts, man. Sometimes I know I ask just like y'all, how did we get caught up in this shit, man? There's other more productive stuff to be doing in life. Like how did we get caught up in this shit? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't have the answer for that, but we in it. And since we are in it, you might as well enjoy it and get your laugh on. That's it, and stay your asses out of trouble, because that nigga got tricks up his sleeves like it ain't shit. And his number one trick is, if he can play what you're playing, and he can turn a narrative on you, then that's going to impromptu you to come back out to start explaining some shit, not knowing that you might start telling some shit that you shouldn't be telling. And then he's going to bounce off of that and flip your narrative again. Now you're caught in the fucking entanglement. Just do like I do. Just talk shit, have your shit, laugh at your shit, don't address your shit, and move the fuck on. And you will, I promise you will enjoy it even more. You will enjoy it so much more. I promise y'all. You just let them talk a shit. Let them talk a shit. They ain't gonna stop. But ain't no way in the fucking hell will I ever goddamn rebuttal or feel like I owe this nigga a fucking answer to any motherfucking thing. Nothing. Who the fuck is him? Who are you? Fuck do I got to explain some shit to you for you to grab it and twist it and pop lock it and drop it and all that shit? Who the fuck? I wish the fuck I would. No, now he over there reading Christopher Gunn fucking paperwork. Like he ain't, like he ain't done nothing. This boy is something else. I don't know. Reading it for what? What is the people gonna do about Christopher Gunn motherfucking paperwork? What the people gonna do? What can the people do about that shit? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. He over there trying to make everybody in their feelings about a Christopher Gunn motherfucking paperwork. And the paperwork, and it said that he gets so and so, and he gets so and so, and he gets so and so. And I'm sitting over here like, who the fuck cares, nigga? The Bosky have to deal with his shit. I don't think that you look at all the other cases, like how many of y'all go out to get involved so deep in something that you're not supposed to be that deep in? This nigga just all deep up in this shit, cause he like talking about that shit. He like making himself feel like that I did that shit. Like a drunk Larry. Yep, I did that shit. You ought to be embarrassed and shameful of sending in and writing up a whole bunch of shit to get the nigga if you're claiming that you got the nigga. That's what you need to be embarrassed about, because that's some fucked up, straight up snitch shit. It is. It is. First is we can fight. You can meet me here. I'm going to be in Chicago on Monday. I'm going to be in Texas on Wednesday. The fuck? To now is, yep, I sent that paperwork in. I'm like, what happened to the knock if you buck motherfucking shit? I'm out here ready to buy a motherfucking ticket to the fucking front seat of this shit. I got cheated. No, it went to the paperwork. We gonna do it like this. We just gonna get some niggas locked up. The fuck? This shit crazy as hell though, y'all. So I don't never, ever, ever. I would tell you this. I would never watch any commentary that he has where he talks about racism or the presidents and the laws. I'm not interested. Because you don't get to go lock up some other motherfuckers and then come back and want to talk about the racism and how the white people doing us, or even how the niggas doing us. I don't want to hear that shit from no nigga that's on the same fucking railroad track with a nigga that done got a nigga, that allegedly done help lock a fucking nigga up. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. All right, y'all. Hello? I don't know. Anyways, y'all, we got to save some for later, because then I got to have something later to laugh about, and it is what it is. Call me goofy, silly. I don't care. At least I ain't caught up in all of this shit. But y'all have a beautiful day. I am out of here. Let me go watch what DJ done uploaded so I can get me another laugh on. Bye, y'all.